It was, I think, in about April 2020 of this year when I received a WhatsApp message from a lady which said, "Hello, my name is Karima. I was put in touch with you by another person and I believe you can help us. We have very little food, my husband is out of work and we're in a desperate situation." So when I received this WhatsApp, I read it and was going, gosh, I'm not sure what we can do.
I came in Lisbon in 2019, December. And when I reached here, I realized that to get the accommodation is very, very difficult. Our biggest challenge was where to stay. We tried our level best to get the house, but it was out of our reach. First of all, rents are too high, and to get the house is very, very difficult because of the conditions. They were asking for lots of papers, lots of requirements which were there, like accommodation, like residential card, if you have the cards of, and plus if you have some guarantors and other like pay salary, pay slips, those ones 3 months before. Those are the things they were asking which we were not having. So we had to share with other families and some bachelors, and things became really very difficult for us because of sharing the house in COVID is very difficult and is very dangerous. But we had to do that. There was no another option. And second option was food. How to feed ourselves. Things were expensive. We're not having enough funds. So those ones, and also it required the it was what was defeating us also the language. We don't know the Portuguese language. Also, it was disturbing us a lot here, but slowly we managed.
My name is Paula Falabi. I'm from Nigeria. I have a wife and two children, Kelvin and David, ages 12 and 10. And I've been in Lisbon for 4 years now. Portugal is a very beautiful place, and Lisbon is quite beautiful. But the challenge started during the COVID-19 breakout. I lost my job, my wife too did. She lost her job, and it was a bit difficult to cater for the family, so I had to start looking for jobs. And I got to know about the Lisbon Project from a friend. And I got to know about the lab project from the Lisbon Project. The Lisbon Project introduced me into the lab project, that there was a fascinating project on ground, and they think my family could benefit from the project.
My name is Vinicius. I was introduced to the family of Paul Afolabi to be his facilitator here in the Lisbon Project. And since our first contact, he demonstrated to be a really nice person and kind, and I tried to help him in any way, any informations and programs that we support here.
We are informed about Lisbon Project, and we knocked on the door. They welcomed us with open arms, and it was this second home. It was like the Ark of Noah, where everyone could run into. They listened to our complaints. They welcomed us with warm hands, and we enjoyed every company we had there. We made good friends, good companies.
My name is Hussein. I'm from Uganda. I come here with my family, my wife, Karima, my 3 children, 2 boys, Zahid, Sunny, and Fatima. One day I was just traveling in metro. I met a friend, an Indian guy. His name is Zaid. He asked me, where do I stay? How did I come here? since how long I'm here, what I'm doing. Then I told him I'm jobless, I'm looking for the job. Can you please help me to look for the job so I can get an accommodation? Because at the moment I don't have where to stay with my family. And I'm just in a very small room like a toilet. It was really very small room, and things were very difficult. Then the guy told me, "Do you know about Lisbon Project?" I asked him, "No, I really don't know. I never heard about it." Then he gave me the website, and he gave me the number of Mr. Nad. Actually, he's our facilitator, and Mr. Nad and his wife Karmal. And then my wife Karima, she just came back from the hospital the same day. It was, I think, 3rd of April. Then she called Mr. Nat and explained him everything.
It was the middle of lockdown, so it wasn't possible to meet with them, and we couldn't move around. But I got in touch with Lisbon Project, and they had started the We Care program, which essentially was putting together hampers of food for needy families and distributing them here in the city of Lisbon. So they were able to take on board the Javid family very quickly, and we arranged to have a hamper of food delivered, I think, probably the end of the following week. So we just realized the desperate situation that the family was in, and it was fantastic that Lisbon Project was able to meet their primary needs in an almost instant manner.
Baby Fatima was born at the end of March, so again, on top of COVID-19, a brand new baby, and as Ned said, a family who had huge and great needs. But we hopefully helped them through that very difficult period in their time here in Portugal, adapting to a new country and adapting to a very new time in our world.
Guangzhou is a very beautiful city, no doubt. Very cold compared to Lisbon, which is a warm harbor. But here in Ima, it's fascinating to see meet new friends, new families who are here welcoming us with open arms. And we take Ima now as home. Guangzhou, a peaceful city.
Our kids are very, very excited, very happy. We have really liked it, and now we are feeling that really this LAR project has brought a great happiness and opportunity in our life, and really I don't have words to express my excitement and happiness. We are really happy because I even can't say. We couldn't even dream. Our dream has become true. It's because of LAR and Lisbon Project. We are very thankful to them. Even we don't have words to thank them.
Yeah, my hopes are to be here in Ima, make a living here out of the agricultural sector. I've had a series of meetings with the project manager and the social coordinator of the LAR project. And I've also been able to talk with a few other people, partners who are into the LAR project. So it's to make a living, make Ima a home, and have a peaceful life here in the municipal of Guangzhou.
We are feeling, me and my wife, that the future of our kids bright with these people of LAR. So we want to remain and work with them, and we want to coordinate with our colleagues and the families here. We want to be one. We want to show them that we are not. We want them to know that we are not new. They should feel that we had been a part of them, and we promise we shall do that. They will not feel we are new, we have come from far. No, they will know that we had been here since beginning with them. That's why we shall try our level best.